What's going on, guys? My name is Tim Roswick, and today I just wanted to kind of share some things that were on my mind, talk about a few things, kind of do a little bit of a channel update. So if you're looking for game dev content or anything like that, this is not going to be a place for you. So recommend you just turn off. But you're interested in where my life has been going, where the channel's been going, where the community's going, and all that, keep watching. So first thing up on the list is we just hit 10,000 subscribers. That's a big achievement for me. I remember what it was like to try and get 100 subscribers. I remember promoting videos with 0 subscribers, and people would comment on them and they would say 0 subscribers, almost like they were kind of weirded out that I had 0 subscribers. And so was I. I remember what that's like. I remember the struggle to get to 1,000, because after all that hard work, I got 100 subscribers in one day because one of my videos hit the top of an indie game developers group on Facebook. And then thinking, okay, well, now next step's 1,000. Let's do it. And then having to spend 2.5 to 3 months of working constantly to get to 1,000 subscribers. To get to 10K feels great, man. And the amount of growth that we're seeing now is insane. I mean, I don't know what's going on in analytics right now, but in the past 48 hours, we've gained probably 400, 500 subscribers. So seeing that level of growth compared to, like, especially since I have it all on video, right? Like, I've been sharing videos every month of the YouTube progress, to like go back into it and see the kind of growth is insane, and see where the community's at, and see how everybody is kind of coming there now for help, and everybody's helping each other, and it's just we're finally getting to the point where everything's awesome. So I'm happy, man. I'm really happy. To be honest, 10K just seems so big, and now it's just here. We smashed it. Obviously, like, I've shared this on the channel before, but my biggest goal for YouTube by far was, it still is, because I haven't achieved it yet, but it's 15,242,400 minutes watched. Still have that sitting here. That is 29 years of watch time since I'm 29 years old. I figure if planet Earth can consume more minutes watching my face than I've been on this planet, I'm doing something right. So, not quite there yet. We're at about 2.5 million instead of 15 million. But yo, we're getting there, man. We've had 500,000 minutes watched in the last 28 days. So, our growth is accelerating, but the rate at which it's accelerating is accelerating. So it's awesome. 10K, woohoo! We need to do something to celebrate. Thank you, guys. I appreciate being part of it. I appreciate you hitting the subscribe button. I appreciate you commenting and liking and just interacting and joining the community. I appreciate you guys so much. It's been so awesome to have a large group of friends on the internet that I can make games with and chat about game development and just hang out. And that's been, dude, spend way too much time in this cave, and it's nice to know that other people are out there with similar hobbies, and I appreciate you guys. So 10,000 subscribers is fantastic. What's not so fantastic is Philophobia is officially getting delayed. Ah, man. There is just not enough time for me to make the game that I want to make. And I could have made the deadline. I could have pushed out a game. I could have launched a game. But it would not have been the game that I wanted to make. And I want to make a really good game, man. My whole philosophy, if you've been following my channel, has been quantity over quality, because quality comes from quantity. And having made, I think it was 12 games in 2017, games that I'm not 100% happy with, games that have their issues, games that I would like to revisit at some point, games that I like to fix and rework and adapt. I don't think Philophobia is that kind of game, man. I think Philophobia is the game that I need to focus on the quality of, and I'm not happy with where the game is at, and I see the path forward. There are still some things that are hazy, I'm trying to figure out, and I need some time. And Valentine's Day would have been a perfect release date. I don't know if I can go another year working on the game because it's been stealing my sanity. But I am gonna relax a little bit because we talk a lot about mental health on this channel. We talk a lot about motivation and all that stuff and burnout, and having been working on this game full time for 3 or 4 months now, nonstop, every day, 12 hours a day, like going at it, going to sleep, dreaming about it, waking up, getting back on it. I'm just at a point where that's unsustainable for me, and it's been kind of affecting my sanity a little bit. And I need to take a step back. I'm going to continue working on it. I can't work on it full time anymore. It's just, there's too much. I just need to chill, and kind of like my video said yesterday, I need to take some time, planned time, to really step back and think and kind of plan where I'm going forward. Because the whole thing about the game was that I spent so much time working on the game, just working on the game. I was like, shit, I haven't done any marketing for the game. And like, yeah, you guys have been watching me build the game over and over, but like, that's the extent of it. And this game really deserves a proper marketing push. And you guys deserve me to do a marketing push so that I can record the whole thing and share it with you. And I just think I don't think that it would do the game justice if I launched it, and I don't think I would do you guys justice if I launched it without doing any sort of marketing and rob you guys of the knowledge and the video content that I could create on the different things that I'm doing to market it, and kind of share that with you guys so you guys could learn from it. So it's getting delayed. The launch date is to be announced. I'm projecting I probably need another 3 months to develop it, another 3. But the launch date may not just be when the game is done. The launch date will be when the game is done and I have time to properly market it and all that. So I will announce that when we're ready. I am gonna try and speed up the development process, though. I mean, I'm slowing down a little bit, but I don't want to give the impression that I'm just like saying fuck it and I'm gonna go work on other stuff. That's not true. I may work on other stuff, but the game is still very much a big part of my life. It's still being worked on very often, and it's still going to be making steady progress. And I'm gonna try and get it done within the next 3 months, so that I can kind of release it into the world and get it out of my brain, because it's been plaguing my brain for almost 4 years now. But that being said, with no longer being like the full-time indie, no longer working on Philophobia ridiculous hours, 12, 13, 14, 16 hours a day, I want to spend a little bit more time on a lot of stuff. I want to be working. I'm going to be doing some more Twitch stuff. We just redid the Twitch profile. We got all the different stuff on there. I want to start streaming a little more often. I want to start it's something that I've been trying to do over the past month or so, is to stream often. And some weeks I have, and some weeks I haven't. I want to be a little more consistent on that. Because I like hanging out with you guys. It's kind of cool. But at the same time, it's very mentally draining sometimes. So like especially being in like my overwhelmed state currently, like with YouTube video every day and Philophobia nonstop and all this stuff, it's like streaming on top of that kind of is. So hopefully me kind of stepping back and chilling out a little bit will help me stream a little bit better and hang out with you guys a little more often. I want to bring Feedback Fridays into the fold, man. That's number 4 that I want to talk about. So we've always had a Friday stream for at least the past, ever since Finish Friday started. And we've been streaming every Friday, later in the evening, like 6, 7 p.m., usually 7 p.m. EST. But Feedback Fridays are going to be somewhat of a thing moving forward. I want to do those every week. I want to do live streams where I play viewers' games and I give out feedback. And I can also help promote your game, because there's some of our streams have 70, 100 people on there. And then the recording gets, 1,000, 2,000 views or something like that. So it's a little bit of exposure, a little bit of feedback. It's just something that I can do to, kind of help. And I enjoy hanging out with you guys. And I noticed like the streaming development stuff is kind of complicated because one, I'm coming up with ideas and all that in front of you guys, which I feel like is an extra strain. Two, I'm showcasing stuff that maybe some people should experience rather than just watch. And then three, sometimes I just want to hang out with you guys and chill, sometimes I don't always want to be working when we're hanging out. Although I have been, just because I haven't had time to do anything else. So I was thinking about playing games on Twitch, but I'd rather just play your guys' games because you got a lot of cool indie stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing. Feedback Fridays are going to be awesome. I'm going to maintain them as long as I can. I'm looking for the next, probably, I'll say at least the next 8 weeks, we're probably going to do a Finish Friday every week, every single week, 7 p.m. EST. Make sure you come to that. How this is going to work is going to be simple. There's going to be a form in the Discord chat, in the feedback section. Probably at the beginning of the week, I will announce it and I will pin it, and you will post your game in the form, in the Google form. And then the games will be played on Friday in the order in which they are received. So if you are not a part of the Discord, if you are not a part of it and you want to get in on this and you want me to play your game, join the Discord right now. There's a link in the description. Click that and join. There's an awesome community, amazing game developers there. I hang out there, and that's a good way to kind of get your heads up and get your game in there, because you will be able to submit your game while I'm on stream. But as we've found out, like when I put up a form on stream, it tends to grow faster than I can play through the game. So I have to shut off the form during the stream at some point so that I can actually get through the games. So that's just a heads up. All the community members get like a little perk and in how they get their games played. So that's Feedback Friday. And lastly, I want to talk about a little bit about the future of Game Dev Underground, the community, and all this stuff, and what my plans are moving forward, because I want to be completely honest with you guys, and I want to kind of share my plans with you, at the same time get feedback and kind of figure out where I'm going. So my whole thing with Game Dev Underground was always to promote the completion of indie games, because game development was like one of those challenges in my life that just seemed to be something I couldn't do. And because I felt like I couldn't do it, I wanted to make sure that other people could do it. I wanted to help them do it. And that was my thinking. Like, if I can't do this, maybe at least I can help other people do it. Because I think, games have changed my world, and they've changed the world of so many different people that I know. And I think they're fantastic for mental health. I think they help a lot of people walk through a lot of experiences. And I really believe in them, both from an experience that you play, but also from something that you create, some piece of art that comes out of your soul and put it in there. So having had that change a little bit, right? Like now I've made games, now I've done all this stuff. I feel like I'm in a better position to kind of help people do that. And I've done that with the YouTube channel over the past, going on a year or so. And my goal with it was always to be able to find a way to be able to promote this idea of more indie games should get finished. I want to help more developers finish their games, but also I want to do that full time, man. I don't want to work with clients and stuff for the rest of my life. I don't want to be building stuff, building other people's ideas and concepts. when I have plenty of mine in mind, you know? And so the goal with it was always to build a business. It was to build some sort of business that could sustain me while I do this stuff. And, you know, for those of you kind of new to the channel, Game Dev Underground actually started in 2013. And I've only been on YouTube less than a year, and it's 2018. So it's been a long journey, kind of me trying to make this happen. Writing articles, blog posts, videos. I tried everything under the sun to kind of build to this point. But now, 5 years later, 2018, we're at a point where I think this can finally happen. I feel like this can really make it happen. And I've had a lot of people ask me about a Patreon or supporting me in that way, or, you know, just pledging monthly or something like that. And I don't feel comfortable with the idea of donations, especially monthly donations, because I don't like people giving me money. You know, like I have a thing on my Twitch for tips while I'm streaming, and I don't even feel right about that. Like it's not something that I want to do. Like I want to provide value for people. That's how I believe business should be. That's how I have this belief that like I can provide value, and I can provide so much massive value that people can pay me for it, and whatever I do. Not to say anything is gonna go behind a paywall or anything like that. I'm gonna continue to do free content 100% forever, because I love the community building aspect of it. I love the dialogue open between other game developers. But there needs to be some sort of business here for me to continue doing this. And the more that I can build a business, the more that I can spend time on this stuff. And I would love to do this full time, right? Like I was indie full time for last couple months, and that was cool. But like, I really feel like, as much as I love making games, I love helping developers make games, because there are so many games that I can't make, you know, that this person can, or that person can, or this person is, or that person is making. And I want to do that. And if I can build a business from that, I absolutely, I would love to do this full time. So I'm experimenting with different ways to kind of do this. I don't have all the details yet. But what I'm thinking now is some sort of monthly program that could be, you know, X amount of dollars per month, and you'd get extra perks as part of like Game Dev Underground. Like I have press databases, I have publisher databases, I have YouTubers and streamer databases. I have you know, my expertise, my knowledge that I can help people with in an inner circle type fashion. I have a lot of stuff that I feel like I can offer above and beyond the YouTube content or the community and all that. And I'm kind of thinking of different ways that I can kind of do that, and I want to spend some time on that in the near future to kind of do that, to rebuild the whole community branding, to kind of re-engineer how some of the stuff works. You know, the whole platform on Game Dev Underground, GDU.io. I'm figuring out the future of that. I'm figuring out how we can build some sort of just business out of this. And I would love to. I know people ask me all the time, like, Tim, do you have a Patreon or anything like that? And I would much rather build a monthly program or something where the person gets value out of it every month, rather than just like a Patreon where you just donate money every month. But I'm still figuring that out. So I'll be open with you guys. I'll share you. I want your feedback all the way. Like I said, if you're not part of the Discord, join the Discord. That's like my main thing, because I hate email, and I'm really bad at answering emails, so I apologize if anybody sent me an email. But the Discord, I'm always in Discord. I'm always responding to stuff and people and all that stuff. So join that, and we'll go from there, man. But it's gonna be cool, man. 2018 is gonna be awesome. It's already off to a great start. We got all of the, you know, the community's growing. It's just so cool to hang out with you guys. It's so cool to be part of what I think is one of the most positive game development communities in the world, dare I say. it's cool to see this happening finally, after really I've been working at this for 5 years. And it's good to see that, all that time wasn't wasted, and that we're finally building something awesome, and people are getting help out of it, and people are getting inspired, and they're getting motivated, and they're finishing their damn games. That was the goal all along. So damn, this video is going on 20 minutes. I appreciate you guys if you're still watching. Yeah, man, future's bright. Thanks a lot for being part of the community. Thanks again for 10,000 subscribers. That's an awesome achievement. I appreciate you being a part of this, and I'll see you again tomorrow.